Hi there, welcome to part 2, sewing a pillow for the Barbie princess bed. It's really easy to do and I'll show you how. First of all, we want to lay her down to see how big we want to make the pillow. We don't want to make it too small, but we might not also want to make it too big. Also, be aware that you're going to be sewing it and it's going to be shrinking, therefore not really shrinking, but the sewing stitches will take in some material on every side you sew it, so it'll be a bit smaller than what it is now. You can make really nice clothes, covers, bed covers, and blankets from old shirts, old trousers, or secondhand stuff that you buy in these $1 stores. This is actually from a shirt that we got in the secondhand store. It's a really nice material, and I made some really pretty princess dresses and curtains from it. Now let's start sewing it. And we're not going to sew all the sides. We're going to sew almost all of them and then leave an inch where we can then turn it inside out. Make a few knots so the thread doesn't start to unravel. And because this material is kind of polyester, it tends to tear and the stitches to unravel, and especially because my thread is a cheap Chinese, we can't get any other in this island here. So it's really cheap and it keeps tearing, so therefore I make a lot of knots. And I also usually double the thread. So let's start sewing here in the corner. Make a knot, go through the knot again, make a second knot, and then start sewing. An easy way to stitch is to stick the needle through and simply put the thread across the needle, like around the needle, so it forms a knot, and pull the needle through. There are many different ways to sew, but this is the fastest and easiest way I find. And if you hate sewing really much, there's another alternative. If you have a silicone glue or a really strong glue, you can just glue the pillow. I've done that with some clothes, some Barbie mermaid tails and stuff, and it looks really good. Now let's turn inside out, so the stitches are inside and they don't show so much, and it looks prettier. Again, if you'd glue it, they'd be completely straight, or if you use a sewing machine. But it won't matter too much because we'll be stuffing it now with cotton wool. Now let's close up that hole we have. And when we get to the end, we can do a series of knots. The more the better, though you don't want to do too many that it's a big obvious knot there. With this principle, you can make Barbie bed mattresses, pillows, and even couches or bean bags with stuffing inside. Looks really good, doesn't it? Click here to watch part 3 of completing the Barbie bed. See you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.